Good morning from beautiful Norway, where today we are here at Hunderfossen Fairytale Park for our first ever visit.
I'll tell you what, this park is in a stunning location. The scenery driving down this morning was just phenomenal. It was lovely.
We drove about 100 miles from our hotel where we've been staying, close to Oslo. Make sure you do check out both the travel vlog and also our vlog from yesterday at Tusenfryd, where we had an absolutely brilliant day. Now, they've got 2 roller coasters here and the theming looks fantastic. They've also got a dark ride, some other attractions as well. But just look at the views. It is absolutely beautiful here in Norway. So come and join us for our first ever visit. There's the hire car just parked up down here right next to the entrance. Looks like we could be in for a busy one here today. Oh, yeah, absolutely gorgeous. We were following a river for about 50 miles on the drive, which really made it. It's got a really pretty little entrance here. I love the Nordic buildings, like the grass on the roofs. And yeah, I just want to say a huge thank you to the park for providing us with our mission today. Really appreciate it. Let's go and make our way inside. I can see a big troll down there. And here we are then inside the park. Got a troll photo opportunity over there. And look at all these wagons. Hey, love this. Can't wait until we put George in a little wagon and pull him round through the park. Yeah, this is a gorgeous area. And from looking on the website, over winter, I think it turns into like a bit of a ski resort around here. In fact, you can just make out over on the hillside there, a ski lift that runs all the way up to the top. So yeah, maybe we'll have to come back and do some skiing at some point. What do you think, Charlotte?
I'll go skiing. I've picked up a map.
Oh, fantastic. There we go. Yeah, look at all the buildings. What a backdrop. Like, this park is absolutely beautiful. And yeah, as soon as we left Oslo, the scene just kept getting better and better. Like, the whole drive was amazing coming down to here. Wow, look at him. Amazing troll statue. He's absolutely huge. Look at that, George.
Look at him.
How amazing is that?
It's a big restaurant in there.
Yeah, it is huge.
Look at his toenails.
I like how the first thing you like is look at his toenails, you know, all the detail on there.
His toenails.
Fantastic. You imagine living in one of them houses on the other side there and looking out. There's a little campground down there as well. The natural landscape really makes it here, and we saw that at Tusenfryd yesterday with the scenery and all the rocks. You know, this isn't theming, this is the real deal. And wow, look at that building over there. How spectacular is that with the backdrop as well? That is absolutely beautiful, and I believe there's the dark ride in there, and also there's a drop tower, I think, inside there as well.
That's brilliant.
God, that looks spectacular, doesn't it? What a beautiful building. I actually thought that was part of the entrance to the park as well, but no, it's not. That's a different building, and this is a little bit further in. Yeah, that looks wonderful. Wow, look at this. It's a beautiful day for it as well. I think we've just found the cutest ride we've ever seen. Look at this.
Oh
there you go. You can drive round the trucks, and the best thing is they've got like the wagon on the back there as well.
that is so cute.
How amazing is that? I can't wait until we can take George on stuff like that. Oh, amazing, going through little tunnels and everything as well. Yeah, and it uses the landscape perfectly. And like I say, they have just got the 2 coasters here, and I can see one of them just down here to the right hand side. Here we go then. So we're starting off right down here at the back of the park on their largest coaster. What a location for this. It's a Zero family coaster that opened back in 2014. And the train on this looks absolutely awesome. It's like a big classic car. Yeah, it looks brilliant. Zero makes some excellent coasters. So looking forward to getting on this. Hopefully it'll be opening shortly. Looks like it's just having its pre-opening checks this morning. Nice viewing area, and I think the station's actually underneath where we're standing now. So you're going to go and get in the queue for this. Ready? Yeah, what a location. Like, you got the drop tower over there as well. Yeah, this is the entrance to the queue. Just over here, got a test seat out the front. It's called El Tempo Extra Gigante. I'm probably not saying that right. There we go, just pulling down into the station. Well, I've been waiting down by the coaster for about 15 minutes and we've got no action yet, so I think we're going to go and head to the dark ride first, because I believe we can all go on it, including George, so that'll be good. And then we'll come back down this end later on. Of course, there is the other coaster to get, which is back towards the entrance. I'm just loving these trucks down here. They're absolutely brilliant. They're like all different ones as well. All the parks I've been to, I've never seen anything like that. Yeah, like you see a lot of driving schools, don't you?
Not like that. It's like little HGV, isn't it?
So good. You've got some go-karts over here as well. See, I think it was more kind of an adventure park when it first opened, and they've gradually started to put in more rides and attractions here. Yeah, I think it was more like activities and things when it first launched. So yeah, we're going to make our way to that beautiful building. Oh, they got one of my favourites over there, a volcano. It is, yeah, I reckon I could do that one quite easy. Look at this building, I've got to say, that is spectacular. It was worth the drive down here just to see that alone. What an amazing piece of Nordic architecture. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I think the drop tower entrance is off to the right and the dark ride entrance is down to the left. I presume it's where these are the people are going down this way. But yeah, that is absolutely awesome. I love that. And with the backdrop as well. And the presentation on there is beautiful. Like, look at all the roofs. Looks brand new. If we'd known the coaster was going to be closed, we'd have come here first because yeah, I think we're going to be in quite a big queue. Obviously, don't know how much indoor queue there is, but it is all outside. But yeah, definitely got to do this with us being dark ride lovers. Wow, very impressive building. Okay then, so we've been waiting about 30 minutes, I'd say, outside there. Now we've made our way into the Fairytale Castle. Translates to, so yeah, we're going to be going on this dark ride, which is trackless. It's about an 8-minute ride, manufactured by ETF. So yeah, Sally Dark Rides as well. Look at this. A little bit of indoor queue until we get on the Fairytale Castle. Yeah, it has took quite a while, that one. I don't think it's got loads of ride vehicles, not the highest throughput. But at least we can all go on. Hello. Yeah. Trackless ride. I think we're getting on just around the corner maybe by the looks of it. What can we see? Oh, this is a really good feature. So it's possible to get the ride in English, German or French as well. So yeah, we can just speak to the staff and then they'll change the language for you, which is fantastic. So yeah, you can have it in other 3 languages other than Norwegian, which is good as well. I've waited about another 20 minutes inside, yeah, about 55 minutes total wait for this. Let's hope it's worth it. It does say it's an 8-minute ride according to the Dark Ride database. Love a good trackless dark ride. Here we go. Rides in English for us. Oh wow.
The story of the 3 princesses in the Magic Mountain tells of the princesses who had to stay indoors until they were 15 years old, or they would be swept away by a snowstorm. But one fine summer's day that persuaded the guard to let them out. That led to a long, exciting adventure. The princess who always had to have the last word is the story of the king's daughter, who was so wayward and willful in her speech that no one could talk her down. The king promised to give her, and half his kingdom too, to whoever could make her hold her tongue. Peter and Paul, sitting there on the right, tried hard, failed and got branded on both ears. But Ascalon, who picked up all sorts of things on the way, and he used them so that she had nothing left to say.
Nice scenes. Good George holding on down here.
You put it down straight away and he holds on.
Farmer Weatherbeard is the story about a man who went out into the world with his son to make him the master of all masters. Sure enough, Father Weatherbeard came in his carriage. He knew what to do, and he took the son and drove away up into the sky. Searching for his son, the father came to a little cabin in the forest where an old troll lived. There he got a bed for the night, and with advice on how to find his son, who really had become the master of all masters.
I think it makes it how you've got the doors separating the scenes on this. Nice. Like we're going through different buildings.
Finally, he came to the castle of Soaring Morris, which is the name of the story. A princess was waiting inside, spinning. Terrified, she cried, "Oh no, a 3-headed troll is here. He'll eat you up if you don't go." "I should like to meet that fellow," said Hunter, taking a swig of magic potion and grabbing the great sword from the wall. Just then the giant came in roaring. "Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of a Christian man." "Right you are," said Helga.
3-headed troll?
All the troll's 3 heads. but he had to undergo many more trials before that story reached its end. In the tale of the Squire's Bride, a beautiful girl says no to marrying a very rich, old squire. But her father says yes, and they had to trick the girl. When the wedding day came, a farm boy was sent down to the fields to tell her he had come to fetch what her father had promised the old man. The girl sent her pony, which was driven up the stairs to where the bride gown lay. And so it was that the pony was dressed as the bride. And the squire, well, he was happy with the bride, but he never went courting again.
I've never heard of some of these fairy tales. I'd imagine a lot of them are Norwegian.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Like, only kind of fairy tales. It's very nice dark ride though.
He worked for the sheriff for 3 years, and for that had got but 3 pennies. That was all he possessed when he left. On the way he met 3 poor men. Each one begged him for a penny in God's name. And Freddie, yes, he gave them a penny each. As thanks he was given 3 wishes. For the first he chose a fiddle that would make everyone dance when he played. With his other 2 wishes, little Freddie got the finest clothes and a horse and carriage. He drove through the village like a rich man. The sheriff said it was against the law to drive so fast and grandly. Freddie was tried and condemned to death. On the gallows he begged to play a tune before they hanged him. No one could deny him that. He played so that they all
Got
had
quite
to
a dark
die.
story, this one.
And then no one could dream of harming little Freddie, who lived happily ever after.
Playing the violin before he was hung. Oh, I like the farm gate opening up. That's a cool effect. Yeah, it's really nice in here. It's a bit static, but you've got to think it is a small regional park. You know, animatronics do cost a lot of money.
There was a king who had heard of a ship that sailed as well on land as on sea, and in the air too. He promised his daughter's hand and half his kingdom to anyone who could build him that ship.
Good forced perspective with the buildings there, isn't it?
Those many who tried, but it was he alone the old woodman helped, because good-hearted Askeladden had given him his last crust. Askeladden took with him 3 of the strangest people. After sailing a while, they landed in the king's castle yard. "Here is the ship, and the princess is mine," said Askeladden. The king would not give his daughter to such a ragamuffin, and he sent Askeladden many trials. But the good helpers, they helped Askeladden win the princess and half the kingdom. The town mouse and the field mouse argued over which of them lived best. They agreed to exchange visits at Christmas time. The town mouse nearly starved at the field mouse's home. So she sent
Is it? Oh, Lantern down there.
feasting
lovely,
on
that.
scraps.
Oh,
So
all
the
right.
town mouse's home.
We're going to be looking down at the champagne. That's going to be a funny photo.
And the story might
And the big
easily
cat.
end there.
He's done a good job with the scenes in here, though. Like I say, there's not much movement, but
They were dreadfully contrary. They stood on the bridge and looked at the cornfield. The man said, "Tomorrow we shall reap the corn." "Yes, tomorrow we shall snip it," she said. "Whoever harvested with scissors?" asked the man. "Yes, yes, snip, snip, snip," she shouted. But in her fury she tripped and fell in the river. The man jumped in and just managed to save her. "Shall we reap the corn then?" he demanded. "Snip, snip," she screamed. "You can sink then," said the man. And she did. They found her at last, upstream, above the waterfall. Contrary indeed she had been to the end.
oh, look at the fairy up there.
Main on the Glass Mountain is about a king who gave his daughter's hand to the man who could ride up the Glass Mountain and take the apple that lay in the princess's lap. It was just when Askeladden had saved his father's cornfield from being grazed bare by the magic horse. He'd thrown a fiery
All the
water
paintings are beautiful on the walls. Like, look at that. It's a really good scene.
Princess and knights had tried and failed. Suddenly, a knight in golden armor rode up the mountain, took the apple, rode away again. It was Askeladden. What a wedding feast there was when he claimed his princess.
Who's this?
The legend tells of a poor old couple in Vågå. Their 2 sons were once going through the forest when they met 3 trolls who had only one eye between them. "Oh, oh, it smells of Christian blood," said one of them. The eldest boy swung his axe at that troll's ankle, so the troll dropped the eye. When the boy snatched the eye up, the troll yelled, "If we don't get our eye back, You'll be turned to sticks and stones. I'm not afraid, said the boy. Shut up or I'll drop down all three of you. Then the trolls were afraid and gave the boys gold and silver to get their eye back. Since then, no one has seen the trolls in Halo.
Into the caves now. Yeah, this is very good. It was worth the wait. I'm glad we've done this.
was in debt to a fine tradition of legends and storytelling rooted in Norway's greatest valley, Hunderfossen. He walked up the valley himself in 1862, stopping first at Mossos, near Hunderfossen. When he wrote Period, he was partially inspired by folk tales Asbjornsen had collected in 1842 about the
Alton Towers follows us everywhere.
It comes everywhere.
Set to Edward Grieg's music.
All the Mountain King.
That's the world famous play. Here is the king, surrounded by ghosts, trolls, goblins, and the green-clad, rejoicing in the pig.
How fun is that?
That's brilliant, that.
There we go. Alton Towers Dark Ride. That's it. Finale. Oh, that was really good. 8-minute ride. Well, there we go. You just joined us for the full experience inside the Fairytale Castle. I've got to say, what an amazing building for that. And the ride was fantastic.
I really enjoyed that. It was long as well. The theming in there was excellent. I just would have liked a little bit of movement in there to like add to the scenes.
Yeah, I think some animatronics would have made it even better in there. But still, you know, these smaller regional parks like this haven't got loads of budget to spend on things like animatronics. The scenes are really good. It was long. There was lots to look at in there. I liked all the hand-painted walls and everything. And the scenes were fantastic. And bonus points, the fact that we could have it in English as well.
I know, like that's really good. That is, you can have it in English because at least we knew exactly what was going on.
Yeah, it's good. Like, I thought that was great, especially for like a regional park. You wouldn't expect them to have it available in different languages.
So that's really good.
You'd think it'd just be in Norwegian, but no, that was a really good ride. And you can tell with it all being based on the fairy tales and trolls and everything, that's like the standout ride here at this park. So as much as we waited quite a while for it, I'm really glad we experienced it. Not the highest throughput, but no, it was very good. Oh wow, look at the location. It's got to be one of the prettiest backdrops for a rapids ever, because it's right next to the river here. You've got the campground down the bottom as well. Really nice, and that's probably why it's so busy here today. We just walked past the entrance again and there was a lot of people piling in. Yeah, it's a shame we didn't get on that coaster at the start of the day because yeah, like we're nearly 2 hours into the day and obviously we've only done the one ride, which is the dark ride. I think that'll probably be the best thing that we see here today, and I'm glad we've done it. Obviously we're set back a little bit by not doing the coaster and the fact that we've got big crowds. Obviously our logic is, which I always say when you go to a park, go to the back first, and that would have worked good if the coaster had opened because we'd have got on it first, but really we should have done that dark ride at the start, shouldn't we?
We just didn't realise, but look at this, must be a show going on.
Yeah, show venue with an amazing backdrop. We think this coaster is operational down here now though, so we're going to start heading that way and just try and just grab some fries or something on the way. But yeah, it's absolutely heaving here today. It's packed. Got a nice pull-up tower ride down here. And yeah, I bet you get some good views from that as well, even though it's not very tall. But it's down by the river. Really does make it. I just love all the Norwegian buildings, like with the grass on the roof. You see that a lot in like Scandinavia, don't you? And yeah, I think this coaster is now operational. I'm pretty sure I saw it leave the lift hill when we were walking down the other side there. Yeah, I've just managed to grab some fries and Charlotte's having a burger now, so and feeding Joy. So I'm coming down here to hopefully get ahead a little bit and get down on this coaster because we really want to get both of them in, because the Gerslau that they've got here is quite unique actually. Never done one of them of that style before, as much as it's quite a small ride, as in not very tall. Looks like quite a unique attraction, so I do want to get that in as well. Got a tractor ride down there at the bottom. Yeah, let's go and have a look at this. Nice location for a swinging ship. Oh, that's not too busy. Yeah, fingers crossed the coaster isn't going to be too bad. I guess we'll see. Only got one train on this, but quite a long train. You can see quite a lot of people, so hopefully we'll be all right. Oh no, nobody on it. Oh, it's empty. It's cycling for test purposes only by the looks of it. I wonder if it did open and then it went down. Oh, it'd be great if they just opened it now, wouldn't it? That'd be like perfect. Yeah, we're not having much luck, are we, today? Sometimes these things happen and really we can't actually stay to the park until close. We're gonna have to leave a little bit earlier because we've got to get to the airport tonight. Obviously we drove about 1 hour and 45 minutes, so yeah, we've got that back to the airport effectively. Let's go and have a look over here and see. Oh, there's a member of staff out the entrance now. Let's go and ask her. So yeah, we're gonna have to leave the park about probably 3:30, I'd say, today. Right, so I just spoke with a member of staff, really friendly staff here, which is nice. And yeah, she did say that it's just running for tests at the moment, obviously doesn't know how long it's gonna be. So yeah, it's not looking good, is it? I might have to go down and try and get in the queue for that Gerstlauer down at the other side. This drop tower looks pretty nice, as much as it's a standard family tower ride. It's the location what makes it. It said that a lot yesterday at Tussenfried, and it's the same here as well. Yeah, I bet you get some good views from on there. It's got a massive queue, look, it's all the way out. This building looks really nice down here, doesn't it? I like the water feature on the outside. Some sort of walkthrough by the looks of it. About energy? Is that? Yeah, it looks like it. Tell you what, the wind's picking up a bit now. Time is ticking away. Yeah, we're like nearly 2.5 hours into the day. So yeah, it's not been the best of starts. I did enjoy the dark ride a lot though. We're obviously just coming on a very busy day. I think the plan is go and head down to the other coaster because I've only got the two. Obviously, ideally, I want to get them both. It's funny, isn't it, how things go? Because I was thinking, oh, we're going to have loads of time here today. Like, we're going to have maybe like 5-6 hours to get everything in. But yeah, a bit of downtime, the crowds, going back and forwards a bit. Yeah, you know, it all adds up, doesn't it? So yeah, going to head down to this now because it looks very unique. I've never done one of these before. Dogs in the park. You find that at a lot of European parks. You can bring your dog. I like these. The animatronic frogs, yeah, you press the keyboard over there. And they talk. It's absolutely heaving here. Lots of play equipment for the kids. Got a very well themed frog hopper there, that's great with a big tower. Oh, look at the queue for this. Oh wow, here it is. Massive queue. Where do we join it? This is for Fire and Flame. It's quite a small coaster. Oh wow, look at this. This is going to take some time because it's very low throughput. There's only 4 of these that have ever been built and they're more of a newer model from Gerstlauer. So obviously you've heard of the Gerstlauer bobsled before. Oh, there we go, comes back down the lift. Yeah, the Gerstlauer bobsled. This is a Gerstlauer bob coaster. Yeah, completely different. It's basically like their version of a junior coaster. So yeah, it looks pretty basic layout. Up the lift hill, comes down to the left here, up the little airtime hill, and then back round to the station. That is the queue. All the way round. That's going to take a long time. I don't know what to do. Well, it says on the sign 25 minutes, so you know what? I'm just going to go for it and hope for the best. For Fire and Flame. It's like a really nice place to bring your caravan, doesn't it? Or motorhome. Down there by the river. I have noticed as well, they've got a train line that runs right next to the park here. Not seen a train go past. Yeah, there's the line. So maybe there's a station pretty close to the park or in this vicinity, especially with it being a ski resort as well over winter. Yeah, you can see all that up there on the hillside. Yeah, it's got a big chairlift that goes up to the top. Doesn't look like that's operational at the moment though. And like I say, it's not part of the park, but it's in this vicinity. This is quite hidden away down here at the bottom of the park. You've got the rapids up there at the top. Here comes the coaster. Hey, I like how you've got the dragons down the front though. Does look great. Nice junior coaster. Yeah, I thought the layout was going to be a little bit longer than this, to be honest, but with it being quite unique, with it being like bobsleigh style, how you sat, gotta give it a go. It's not like it's just a normal junior coaster. Obviously, if there was other bigger rides here at the park, we'd definitely prioritise them, but yeah, I think this is worth it. Cred's a cred, that's what we say here at Theme Park Worldwide. Hopefully the other one opens, fingers crossed. Obviously that's the largest coaster here at the park. Tell you what, I'm glad that I joined the queue when I did. Look at it now, it's all the way back into the area. It looks really cool this though, with the bobsleigh style seating. And yeah, you can actually sit up to 3 people in each one by the looks of it. I think they just put you in obviously per party in that row, but if there was 3 of you, I think you could sit in one of the cars all together, because I've seen a few times it come round with 3 people in. I don't mind waiting though, looking at these views. It is so nice with the scenery. What a backdrop for a park. Can you imagine like a huge thrill coaster here? I know it's not really their market, you know, it's very much a family park. But yeah, can you imagine with all the backdrop here? Reminds me quite a bit of like Kolmården in Sweden, and the backdrop that they've got there for Wildfire, the RMC. Yeah, I don't think it'll be too long now. I've been waiting about 20 minutes, nearly at the station. Oh, there's the troll. Oh, I like the song while it's just going round. Catchy. Let's go and ride. And here we go, we got a dispatch on Fire and Flame. Oh, it's got smoke effects at the front. That's cool. Yeah, look at the unique seating on this. Like we're sitting on a Mack Rice bobsleigh. Yeah, like Gerstlauer's version. Pretty cool. Whoa! Whoa! Had a bit of a whip to it then. Woo! What a nice little junior coaster. 2-lap special. Some good views, and the train did just go past there as well on the train line outside the park. There we go. Way! Ah! There we go. What a catchy song. Even go up the lift a bit, look. That's it. And it brings you back down. Fire and Flame. Here at Hunderfossen. Well, we might be nearly 3 hours into the day, but you know what? Finally being on a coaster here at Hunderfossen, and it was good to experience it. Waited about 30 minutes. Firstly, just want to say the lady was doing a really good job on there. The staff member was getting it loaded up as fast as she could do, getting the seat belts checked and getting it dispatched, because she was on her own on there and she was doing a really good job. In terms of the ride, good to get on there because, of course, like I say, it's a bit of a unique coaster. It's not a Gerstlauer Bob sled, it's just a Gerstlauer Bob, and I've never done one of that style before, so it was good to do it. Like I say, 2 more people could have actually sat in with me, so what's cool is if we come back here in the future when George is tall enough, all 3 of us could ride in the same car, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I did enjoy getting on there. 2 laps, technically 2 and a bit because you got the lift up at the end, but yeah, it was good to give that a go, and yeah, something a little bit different as well from Gerstlauer. And you may have just spotted him there behind me. There's the huge troll with that amazing backdrop there. Yeah, I think it's a restaurant on the inside. Is he supposed to be climbing up there? Look at him on the right leg. He's high up there. I don't think he's supposed to be, surely. Oh, it's getting windy now. George just took Charlotte, and more like the other way round to a soft play. So yeah, we're going to find them now and head down hopefully to the other coaster. If not, maybe the indoor drop tower or the rapids. We will see. Just having to prioritise things, I think, now with how the day is going. Certainly a lot busier than we were expecting. It's a gorgeous building, but still really nice to come and see another park, and yeah, it's a really pretty park here. Oh my God, the soft play area that they've got here is absolutely fantastic. George is loving it. He's crawling around absolutely everywhere. There's loads of lights, and there's even like some small little rides built into the play area. I've never seen that before with soft play. We've been to quite a lot of them over the past 11 months with George. But yeah, he's having a great time in there. So I'm coming down to have a look now at this coaster again and see if it's operational yet. Oh, it's going up the lift hill. Is there people on it? Oh, there is, it's open. Here we go, fantastic. Oh, I was really starting to worry, thinking I'm not going to get this today. And we've driven 100 miles, and this is the main event, so I'm glad that we're getting it. I say the main event, the main coaster, the drop tower looks really unique, so I'd like to get that in. And the dark ride, of course, is probably the main standout ride that they've got here. The queue's for all the food and everything, it's packed. Oh, look at the queue, it's obviously been open for a little while, but still, you've got to go for it. Yeah, this is the queue, and I think the station is actually underneath where we are here. Whew. Let's go and join the queue. This does look good though. I've done a few of these out there around the world. There's one at Park Spirou, there's one of these at Legoland Billunds. Yeah, quite a few that Zero have sold. Good news is the operations are really good here. They are getting the train loaded up nice and fast. It's only got the one train, but they are getting it sent out quick, which is great. And yeah, the view's going to be good from up here. It's 82 foot tall. Look at that one, the nicest coaster trains I've ever seen. Beautiful. I remember looking on the roller coaster database at that and thinking, oh, I'd love to go and ride that on the trip. So I thought, why, instead of just doing tourism free, let's come and check this park out as well. And yeah, it was definitely worth it. And the queue's got these big panoramic windows, so you get some good views looking at the coaster as well as it comes up into the brake run. Look at that, that is a beauty. Oh yeah, that's amazing. Look at all the back as well, so much detail on it. Yeah, I've been waiting about 15 so far, and the station's downstairs here. Luckily this big cattle pen queue hasn't been used. So yeah, it's just like one switch back. While we're waiting though, get some nice views looking at the Zamperla drop tower. I'd like to do that as well, but yeah, the queue is massive for it. We definitely have done it for the scenery. I like the ones that have got the little, looks like a parachute there on the top, doesn't it? The umbrella. And yeah, it's got a spinning tower, that one there as well. The whole tower actually spins round. Instead of it just the gondola, you can see it rotating, like all the theming on top there and everything. Here we go, get those engines revving. Look at the front of this, it is absolutely insane. I've never seen so much detail on a Zero car, it is massive. Steering wheel, all the buttons and everything. Look at that, that even turns around there at the front like a compass. Beautiful views. Here in Norway. There we go. Oh wow. Look at that. Stunning. Nice and smooth. Trim brake coming up. Oh. Oh, there we go, it was worth the wait. And I got a front row as well, I just timed. I got a front, which was even better. That was a great family coaster. Stunning location, really made it. And yeah, just seeing the Zero car, crazy. Never seen anything like it. Well, there we go. It took about 45 minutes, but it was definitely worth the wait. Really good family coaster, some nice forces on there as well. This type of coaster from Zero are really enjoyable, and yeah, it was good to get on it. It's the location again that really makes this. And I've said that a lot over the past couple of vlogs, but honestly, Norway is absolutely stunning. Really beautiful country, and yeah, just seeing the rides in this location, coming down the drop there was fantastic, looking over at all these mountains here, and the scenery was great. Would have liked to have gone round for another lap, but yeah, the queue now is all the way out. That's way over an hour, I reckon. The staff are working really hard though. There was just one lady on her own operating that as well. So yeah, I do think they could do with 2 staff, especially on there. With the little Gerstlauer, I could kind of understand because it was a smaller ride. But yeah, like she was working really hard down there. But still, in a really nice location that, and that Hero car is just crazy down there at the front. I did ask about baby switch on there, but yeah, I don't think they quite understood what I meant, unfortunately. So I don't know if Charlotte's going to do it or not, because it means waiting literally about, well, probably over an hour, I reckon, if you were going to go on. So
Waiting in there, look at the queue, it's massive.
yeah, it's big.
But luckily George had been to soft play and he's really enjoyed it. He's poured him out his knacker, bless him.
Oh, he's gone fast asleep. And there's something cool in the shop, isn't there? Let's have a look at this. There you go, come and have a look at this. You can actually get a little model. Now, it is based on an old Norwegian film, this, from the 70s. There you go. I mean, they did a fantastic job with the actual coaster train, didn't they? Yeah, because this is all on the back as well of the actual train. So, yeah, really cool. I like that. I've got to say though, as much as it's very busy, it is a beautiful park, this. Have you ever seen this before in a theme park?
Honestly, this is unbelievable. They've got barbecues. I paid £17 for burger and chips. I should have just bought some burgers and cooked them on here.
You enjoyed your lunch though, didn't
Yeah,
you?
it was nice. This is brilliant.
There you go. Can't imagine if Alton Towers did this. We'd never have to buy Aramark food again. Like, oh, what an amazing idea. There you go, just cook it yourself on the grill. That's it, there you go. Get your sausages in the supermarket.
I tell you what, that is fantastic.
How good's that?
Wow.
That's amazing. Here's a look at the Zamperla drop tower. Again, I would like to have done that for the views, but we're just not going to have time, unfortunately. The queue is absolutely massive. Got some nice rocks and a water feature though at the other side of it. But something that I am going to do is the indoor drop tower. It's manufactured by ABC, so yeah, I'm really interested to see what it's like with it being fully enclosed. It's going to be a bit like Nemesis Subterra maybe. So obviously that's ABC. Look at this! That's a cool driving school, you're in like a sports car convertible.
Oh, so cute.
I tell you what, they've got some really nice rides for the kids here. Like when George is a little bit older, I reckon a lot of these are 90 centimetres probably.
We definitely have
Oh
to
yeah.
here.
Oh, that looks fantastic.
Oh.
Technically you could tie in both of these parks with a trip to Sweden as well. I think it's about a 3.5 hour drive from Tusenfryd down to Liseberg. But yeah, you could technically hire a car from Gothenburg and then come down to these as well possibly, if you wanted to do that. But yeah, that looks cool. Yeah, I can see us coming back here at some point in the future. Loads of little bits for George that he'll love.
Look at the little Mercedes coming round.
I'm glad he had a good time in the soft play though. Yeah, because there hasn't been like loads of rides for George like yesterday and today.
It's brilliant. He was playing with all the other kids. It was nice.
They are in the process of actually building another dark ride here, and I think it opens this summer. I'm not too sure exactly what it is. There's not really loads of details about some of these smaller parks out there. But yeah, it looks quite interesting.
That is so sweet.
Brilliant, what a driving school. So we're going to head back to the beautiful Fairytale Palace where we went on that trackless dark ride earlier. That's where the drop tower is. It's in the middle, I presume, in the tallest bit.
I'm going to have an ice cream.
Oh, yeah. And here's another little driving school attraction that they've got. All the traffic lights and everything on there are cute. And this one's got an ST1 fuel station. We drove past a few of them when we were driving to the park. That's brilliant. Whoa, it is packed. It reminds me quite a bit here of Farup Summerland that we did in Denmark. It's kind of got that vibe. Obviously Farup's put in quite a lot more bigger rides, but I'd imagine go back, you know, maybe 10, 15 years, this is what Farup used to be like. With the amount of people here, some more capacity would be fantastic. But yeah, I presume the drop tower is right in the middle of that, with it being the tallest part. Unless it is just a mini one like Subterra, we'll see. Same manufacturer, ABC. See how long we wait for this one. Doesn't look as busy as earlier though. When we came off the dark ride, they were queuing all the way out, but it doesn't actually look as bad now. So it's the ride that we're heading for. It's called Trollfallet. Trollfall. I imagine that translates to. Another little ride there for the kids. Getting round though now. Managed to do both coasters. Done the big dark ride. I mean, the only other major ride really is the rapids. So you never know, might get a chance to do them. Yeah, earlier on this did look busier than it is now, so just see how we go. Yeah, looks like we're queuing up the ramp over there. How are we looking? Ooh, got some themed audio. Make our way up into the forest. This is nice. Very atmospheric queue here with the audio. Might be a mystery castle at Phantasialand with the music. Watch out for the trolls. Could be any of the trees. Oh, this doesn't look too bad. Fingers crossed. Not going to wait too long. Might get the rapids in as well then before we have to go, hopefully. Then at least we've got all the major things in. I guess it depends how many it seats, and also is it just going to be one tower or is there going to be multiple? Sometimes you have 2 towers opposite each other or back to back. If it's anything like Subterra, obviously they've got 4 in there, so we'll see how this moves. Oh, I'm going to be in the next group in 10 minutes. Yeah, it's a dispatch every 10 minutes on this one. They'll just come out to change the clock from 10 past 2 to 20 past 2. I don't mind standing here though, looking at this gorgeous building and the view. But yeah, with the crowds at this park, they could definitely do with some more high capacity attractions, I think. He did like quite a few through just, I think maybe about 20. So it's either quite a big tower or there's 2. We'll find out shortly. Here we go, it's just gone 20 past. And I'm inside. Don't know what to expect from this at all. It kind of operates a little bit like Subterra in a way, except it's a batch every 10 minutes on here instead of like a batch every 5 on Subterra. Obviously the Haunting at Drayton Manor operates like every 15 minutes as well, so that kind of set up with this.
For lenge, lenge siden var prinsessen og jeg ute I skogen utenfor her, ved slottet, og der kom trollen og fanget oss. Prinsessen ble stengt inne I et hemmelig lite rom I det 7. tårnet på slottet, det aller høyeste.
Oh. Oh, body bags hanging up. It's supposed to be like animal carcasses or something. Maybe. That was a pig being cooked over there. Very different. So yeah, walk through attraction as well. Look at the spiders. I love going on stuff like this where we just don't know what's coming up. Oh! Oh, I'm on a rickety bridge. I reckon the ride's through there. I don't know how tall this is going to be. Here we go. Oh. So it's pitch black in here, I can't see anything. But we're climbing up. Let's Hall of the Mountain King again. So funny with the music. Oh, I really enjoyed that. As much as you probably couldn't see much on the GoPro, I enjoyed the mystery and suspense of that attraction, especially the fact it started off with a little walkthrough, some nice scenes in there, very atmospheric, and then onto the ride system itself. So it was 1 tower, but 10 seats on each side, so 20 total. And yeah, I'd imagine it was exactly the same size, the ones in the dungeon back home. It certainly felt like it, even though I couldn't really see much because it was pitch black in there. It was only using like the top part of the building, because you've got to think with the queue, we kind of went up the side. So I reckon we loaded at that sort of level, and then it ran to like, you know, maybe that sort of area in the building. But still, I did really enjoy it. Not as big of a tower as I thought it would be with the size of the building. Like I say, it's probably the same as the dungeon ones. A little bit bigger than Subterra, I think. But no, I enjoyed it. It was definitely worth going on. And yeah, just a good fun ride. Not too sure what the theme was. I'd imagine the fact it's in the Fairytale castle, it was still kind of Fairytale troll themed. But the fact that it had the Alton Towers theme music, Hall of the Mountain King, that famous classical piece used on there was good fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Well, our visit to Hunderfossen in Norway is starting to come to an end. I would like to get the rapids in, but I'm just not too sure if we're going to get time or not. We will see. Look at the beautiful views though.
Set up a little teepee down there, look.
Yeah, that's the campsite that they've got down the bottom. Yeah, lovely. George is still flat out fast asleep. And yeah, let's have a look down here. This is the only major ride that we've not done today. not been the best of days for you, Charlotte, unfortunately, but you
I
know.
believe how busy it's been. The main thing is I got George in the player, so I'm all happy.
And we all did the dark ride, which was
Yeah,
nice,
that
but.
was really nice. I enjoyed that, and I've seen the big toenails of this troll.
Oh, I know, yeah, we need to get a selfie with him actually whilst we're here. Make sure you do give us a follow over on Instagram. You never know, the rapids might not be too busy. I will have a look. I think that's the queue on that bridge, and there's nobody like waiting about. It's got a lot of boats, so we'll see. If this is like 15-20 minutes, I'll have time to get it in before we go, unless you want to do it, Charlotte.
Oh no, definitely not.
Yeah, it's a lovely location though for it. So nice, and that's what's made this park. Got some big water effects as well. And here's a look at the rafting river rapids that they've got here. Doesn't actually look like it's got that many boats, does it? There's only one coming around this section, another one just dispatching there now. Rafting. And there's the queue. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get time for this, unfortunately. It is all the way out down here. I would like to have done it, because I like seeing, you know, all the major attractions, but yeah, I think it's going to be a no-go, this one. Oh, it has got, is that a single queue it's got? Oh, I don't know, it says single. Oh, I'm not sure. It does say single. 1 to 2 people. Should we go down and have a look? It does say single. Let's see. Let's go and have a mooch down here and have a look. I'm not sure. Yeah, it is a single line. Let me have a look and see. Might be able to get on. Oh, there is a few boats on down there. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that bit? Oh, yeah. Tell you what, High Ropes course looks good around the top. That's how it started here, you see, I think, like a adventure park. Yeah, I'll see how this moves. If not, you'll have to call it a day. You're looking good. This is moving fast. I've been waiting less than 5 minutes and there's only a few people in front of me. So yeah, this single rider, well, 1 to 2 rider, has saved me a lot of time, as I wouldn't have got on this. Fab, let's go. And we're off. Wait about 7 minutes, that was great. Hey. Whoa, more rapids should have that actually, where they split off like single riders and twos. Fill the boats. Whoa! Hey! All major attractions completed. I'm happy with that. Here's the whirlpool. Hey! There's the troll. Trolls in Norway. Whoa! Getting vicious. Whoa! Hey! Oh, it's a bit wild down here. Wild river rafting. I have to come back and go skiing here next time. Whee! Yeah, I'm quite surprised. Oh! Yeah, I'm quite surprised they have so many water rides in Norway, especially with it being, you know, cold a lot of the year. Saying that, we get cold weather a lot back home, don't we? I think in general, yeah, it's probably cooler in Norway. In fact, the season only started this weekend for this park. Hey! Got the misters on down there. Whoa! We're going everywhere. God, they were on, and it's not a missed opportunity. High Ropes course. That's cool. Look at that. Bumper boats. The old roller coaster tycoon classic. Yeah, it's not a bad rapids, this. It's alright. I haven't really got wet, but you know, it's good fun. I did see somebody on there earlier, but I can't see anybody up there now. They're really creepy, they are. Especially the kids. Oh my god. That is creepy. Ooh. Down to the waterfalls. Yeah, it's only on a one-sided waterfall on this. Oh, bumpy. Hey, here we go.
went, why?
Here we go. Whoa! Lovely. That's refreshing. Oh, look at that. The high ropes goes right over the waterfall. That's brilliant. There you go. That is cool. Never seen anything like that before. What a great design. It's tall, that is. Whoa! Oh, they got wet opposite me then. That was good. Good group as well. I was having a great time. That's the rapids. That was great fun. Really enjoyed that. Nice long layout and beautiful views. Well, that does bring us to the end of our first ever visits here to Hunderfossen in Norway. Like I said, I've not really heard much about this park at all. In fact, I was just doing some research for what we should do this trip and found it. And you know what? It's been nice to come and check it out. The scenery is spectacular here.
Oh, the scenery at this park is absolutely gorgeous. It's really nice variety of rides in here. A lot for the little ones to do. I can't wait for it to come in the future with George. You can get all those little trucks and stuff because that was so nice.
It has been much busier today than we were expecting. And of course, with them not doing like any sort of baby child swap here, which is understandable, you know, because at the end of the day, a lot of this park is designed for the little ones that can experience everything. But when you're in a situation like us at the moment, obviously it's not been ideal that, but still I've managed to get round and prioritise getting the footage for you guys. It's not been the most exciting for Charlotte today, but...
We managed to get on the dark ride though, and that was really nice, and George enjoyed that. We went in the soft play and had to walk around and saw the rest of the park, which was really good. And the weather's been nice, which is even better.
Yeah, that's the thing. But now I do really like this park. It certainly could do with some more capacity,
Definitely, yeah.
Especially when it's this busy. But still, you know, the staff have done a good job. Like I say, both coasters have been running with one member of staff, so they've done really well to get them loaded up as fast as they can. Everyone's been friendly there. It's a nice park. Yeah. I have enjoyed it. The dark ride was my highlight, so you've been on the best ride.
Yeah,
like the dark
I really
ride.
enjoyed that. I still can't believe they've got like those barbecue things. You bring your own burgers. That's brilliant.
Bring your sausages. And then along with that, of course, got both the coasters in. I loved the Zero car on that Zero. It was absolutely amazing. I've never seen anything like it. It was massive. But no, it's just been an all-round good fun day. Nice to come and check out somewhere new. And I will add this to my list of parks to come back to with George, because there's 100%. Loads that he can do, isn't there? Yeah, we can get you on the little trucks and stuff like that.
So sweet.
But there we go. Right, we're about to make our way now back to the airport, about an hour and 45-minute drive, and then we're flying tonight over to Finland, to Helsinki, where tomorrow we're going to be at Linnanmäki.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to this park. I've seen some bits of it and it looks lovely, so I can't wait to get into the park.
It's an awesome amusement park, some new bits since last time I was there as well. It's been like 6 years since I last went, so really excited for it. So make sure you come and join us. That leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you in the next vlog.